In this video, we're gonna have some super quiet fun with the Banish 22 Rimfire suppressor from Silencer Central. Gavin here from ultimatereloader.com. What's better than a non-suppressed 22 LR? Definitely a suppressed 22 LR. We had a ton of fun in this video with Banish 22, but let's step back for just a moment and talk about the Banish suppressor lineup. This picture you see here, I believe we have every suppressor here except Banish 45. So Banish 223, Banish 30, we also have the Banish 30 Gold, which is going to be coming up here on the channel. We haven't showed that yet. Banish 45, Banish 338, the Banish 22, the subject of this video, Banish 46, used that a bunch on lever guns like with the 4570, and Banish Backcountry has become one of our favorites for anything that needs to be compact, lightweight, that sort of thing. So again, Banish 22 is the focus of this video. I've got that right here in this box with a half 28 mount. Okay, test firearms. I recently thought, hey, I have several rimfire suppressors. I don't have a threaded muzzle rimfire handgun. So I picked up this guy. This is the Smith & Wesson M&P 22 compact with the threaded barrel. Tons of fun. Have had a bunch of fun with the Banish 22 and the M&P 22 compact. And then we have the Anschutz 1710 competition. This is a great NRL 22 style rig. It's got an outstanding trigger and it's got a threaded barrel, half 28. Good to go. So let's go straight out, do a little bit of shooting. Oh, wow. That is awesome. Okay. All right, here we go. Whoa, missed him. Sounds good, huh? So, we went to the industrial yard right here at Ultimate Reloader and started with M&P 22 compact. And I shot it without the suppressor to start with, just to kind of compare noise level. Without the suppressor, definitely threw on some ear pro. I'm trying to save what little hearing I have left. And we put on the suppressor, and here's the surprising thing. You don't even notice it's there. It's only about 4 ounces. It doesn't significantly change the handling of the weapon. And we had 100% functioning when we ran the appropriate ammo. It didn't cycle the first SKU of ammo we tried, which was La Pua Center X. We had to use some Remington Gold ammo, and that cycled fine. So that's just a little bit of a side note. Really fun to not have ear pro on and hear the steel targets. The steel targets sound very loud even with rimfire when you have no hearing protection on. Then we moved up to the 17 competition. I started with a bit of offhand shooting, totally fun. Steel targets up on the hill. Again, no hearing protection required. You're gonna have to decide if you wanna take that risk yourself. I feel like this is totally hearing safe, no ringing, no cracks. Everything was subsonic that we were shooting, which is exactly what you want. But real easy to hear what's going on, and definitely just adds to the experience quite a bit. So after the offhand shooting, we did a little bit from the tripod with some DM steel targets. In fact, all of the targets that we have in the industrial yard that we shoot on a regular basis are from DM targets. Not only the targets, but the hangers. Here's the cool thing about DM targets. Now when you're shooting center fire, you're putting a lot of energy into the target. And if you have anything with bolts on it, not good. We like to sink T-posts into the ground, use the DM hangers, which have either a post with a tie on it or they have the hook. And either side works great. They ring really, really loud and they never break. The only problem we have is if we shoot through the T-post. Really, really good stuff. But DM Targets also makes great rimfire targets. And Seth made us up some rock chucks from the Rock Chuck Olympics as rimfire targets, and they work absolutely great. They sound great. They have great movement, similar mounting kind of system with the hook. Okay, so shooting with suppressed 22 long rifle, I'm totally sold on it. Whether it be for fun or taking care of rats, whatever it happens to be, I think you're going to have a great time and find it to be a really, really good setup. So a rimfire suppressor is a really, really good thing to have for sure. Let's get the Banish 22 out of the box and see what is included here. Nice packaging from Silencer Central. Here's the can itself. And then we've got the end cap tool. And we also have a sticker. Okay, so that is what is in the box. The can itself, the direct thread mount comes off on the one side, and then you can use this end cap tool. It's got the same sort of inverse pattern here, and then that is going to allow you to take off the end cap. And the baffles come out really easy for cleaning, and that's awesome that there's no special tools needed for cleaning the suppressor. So there's one of the baffles right there. Okay, so I'm going to put this back together. Shows you just how simple this unit is. Rimfire suppressors can get pretty dirty because they don't have the same kind of fireball moving through them to burn everything out. So having this, self-service kind of thing with the toolless arrangement is really, really good. Very, very lightweight. Totally love the way that it works here. I'm going to screw it here onto the M&P 22 Compact. Okay, there's nobody standing behind the camera there. It's very, very nimble. It's not hard to hold out in front of you. Really, really good stuff. So I totally like how that works as a package. So you can shoot 22 caliber and smaller. It's Hollywood quiet. And now that sounds kind of like a gimmick, but it's not. We were out there shooting today. It is absolutely silent, absolutely what you want. Full titanium construction. Like I just showed, it's very easily serviced. And it's Silencer Central's quietest rimfire suppressor. And I'm super happy with it. Some of the specs, 5 3/8 inches in length, 1 inch in diameter, 8 baffles, 4.4 ounces, full titanium, half 28 direct thread mount. It's from the Banish lineup, which I just showed you. They've got a bunch of different suppressors, basically a suppressor for every occasion. Self-servicing, 22 caliber, 22 and smaller will work with this. Black gun coat finish. Conventional half 28, class 3A threads. That's the way that I thread muzzles, is to 3A specifications in terms of how tight or loose they are. And 0.4 inches in length for the threads. It is full auto rated. Yeah, it's a pretty good idea. I didn't even think about that while we were shooting. Not that I have a full auto 22 LR, but it does make me think. I think I could actually put something together with the CMMG conversion kit or something like that. That would be kind of fun. And it does come with a lifetime warranty as well. Okay, so some of the features tested. Number 1 in sound reduction. Suppresses both recoil and sound. Not that recoil is a huge issue with a 22 LR, but that is a factor. Multi-caliber design, made in the USA. That's an important detail. Again, no special tools required to clean. It's got the Whisper Tech tube. and titanium construction. Now, if you want to get one of these, silencers can be a real pain to get your tax stamp and to get your fingerprints and to go through the whole process, and it's just a huge hassle sometimes. Silencer Central has come up with a system where they can handle the paperwork for you and the suppressor can ship to your door. So if you don't want the hassle of having to deal with the shop and some of the extra timelines and waiting, you know, this is a great option to explore. And I believe Guy Miner on our team, who you know from all of his reloading and hunting stories, he's going through this process right now. So it'd be interesting to see how that goes for him. Okay, so that is a quick overview of the Banish 22. I totally love this thing. This thing is so much fun, and it works so well. Again, if you have Rimfire with a threaded barrel, this is kind of a no-brainer in my opinion. If you don't have a threaded barrel, I would look at getting one because they are absolutely, totally fun to shoot with. And you know, your neighbors might like you a little bit better as well. If you live next to neighbors and you can shoot and they don't want to hear the sound of the crack all day from the shooting, that can be a huge benefit. Who doesn't like to have a low profile, right? So again, look for more stories with the Banish 22. If you have one and you'd like to share your experiences, please drop a comment and let's have a discussion about how it's working for you, what kind of ammo you're shooting through it, and what kind of a firearm you've got it mounted to. I'd love to hear the full story. I'm having a lot of fun with this, and I've got a lot more fun to have as well. Totally digging this. This is one of the funnest things I've done in quite a while with shooting. So that concludes this video, and that means it's time to wrap it up. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, we're on Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, where we've got unrestricted content, and Instagram. Make sure to follow us on all those channels. Ultimate Reloader also has a commercial solutions division serving law enforcement, the military, and the gun industry. We have some unique capabilities, including a comprehensive suite of recoil testing and evaluation capabilities, trigger profiling, and more. If you're interested in custom rifles like what we build here on the channel or gunsmithing services, you're going to want to go to rifles.ultimatereloader.com and get on the wait list. If you want to learn lucrative gunsmithing like what I show here on the channel, including building custom rifles and Cerakote plus a whole bunch more, you're going to want to check out the Colorado School of Trades, schooloftrades.edu. Thanks again for watching.